Hello, everyone. How are you? It has been so long since I have visited with you guys. Thanks for coming here to my craft room to visit with me for a bit. If you're new, my name is Kim. I'm also known as Black Horse on Ravelry and Black Horse Knitter on Instagram, and you are watching the Me and My Dog and Some Yarn video podcast. This is episode 57, and it has been so long since I saw you guys. Oh my goodness. It has been since June, I think. I think it's been June. I don't know when in June, but it was in June. So much has happened. Um, yeah, I guess I'll explain where I've been. I've been busy with work mostly. The first week in July, July 4th weekend, we got broken into at work. Um, we arrived at work and the gate was shut, but it was not locked. And they had kicked in the door to the office. Our office is in a little tiny house built in 1906, I think, or 1909, early 1900s. And they had kicked in the back door, which is the door we use. We call it the front. Well, I call it the front door. My dad calls it the back door, but it's the door we enter into. So yeah, they kicked that in. They didn't steal anything. We think they came over the chain link fence, which has a barbed wire across the top, but it's been kind of like pushed down, so we think maybe they laid a piece of board over the top and then crawled over. Luckily, they didn't take anything in the office, which all we really have in there is, you know, computers, but we don't have very many computers and they're all old, so they didn't bother computers at all. Um, they left everything in the office as is. But they, we think they hugged the house and they cut the phone lines. They cut a bunch of wires on the side of the house. Um, the video cameras, things like that. The video cameras were knocked down, so they must have hit them with a baseball bat. So we had an old alarm system that was just the phone line. So now we have upgraded that. So now it's wireless. We have new cameras installed. Of course, we had to file a police report and oh my goodness, all kinds of stuff. Insurance report. They did break into the warehouse and they stole a bunch of equipment, ladders and drills and things that they could grab real fast. Generator. That's just a pain, you know? So that happened. And then my computer just about died. It's been on its last leg at work. So we went out and got me a new printer and a computer. And then we had to have the computer guy come out so he could transfer all my files. It has just been busy. So we've been working late almost every night. So when I get home, I haven't had much time to podcast or do anything else for that matter. Barely had enough time to take care of the family, you know, cooking and cleaning and doing dishes and laundry and taking care of animals. So that's where I've been. We also, last weekend, went out of town for Vincent's graduation. He graduated from Texas Tech with a degree in electrical engineering, and we are so proud of him. He's so excited. He's over in Amsterdam right now visiting his mom and stepdad and little brother, and he'll be back Monday. So I have gone to the store and I've gotten some ingredients to make his favorite meal. He'll be here Monday night, and I'm going to make spaghetti and meatballs for him. And he's got a job. He will be working at Lyndale Basel down in Pasadena. He will be living in Clear Lake. And so he'll probably be moving out next weekend. That's my guess. So yeah, we have been busy. Dottie can no longer be boarded, so I went and picked up my cousin's daughter, and her name is Ashlyn, and she came and stayed with Dottie for the weekend. I picked her up on Thursday, brought her here to the house. She spent the night Thursday night, and then we left Friday morning at about 3:30 in the morning so we could get out there and get there at a decent hour. And it worked out great. My parents came with me, and we had so much fun. And I think I posted a few pictures on Instagram. If you follow me there, you can check that out. So that is where I have been, and I am so sorry for being gone for so long. Um, yeah, I hope you guys have had a great summer. I'd love to hear what you guys have done. I follow some of you on Instagram, I know, so I've seen a little bit of what you guys have been up to. But I hope you all had a wonderful summer. And I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to fall. It is so hot. Oh my goodness. It's been terrible. It's been over 100 degrees for about 2 weeks off and on. We haven't had rain since probably mid-July. I mean, it has been bad. It has been dry. We've been having to water the lawn every evening, and it still looks horrible because it's just so hot. And, you know, the plants really like rain. They don't like, you know, the water that comes out of our faucets. They don't grow as well. So I cannot wait until fall. Anyways, I guess we'll get on with the show because this is a knitting podcast. We have some new members. Yay! Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new members. The first one is Jay Sassy, and that is Jocelyn from Oklahoma. And then we have Grammy Knitterbug, who is Karen from Louisiana. And we have Busy Happy Knitter 1, and that is Arletha from Detroit. And then we have Crazy Knittin' Nana, and that is Terry from Wisconsin. And then we have Pharma Guru Me. I think I said that right. That is Mary from San Angelo, Texas. So welcome, ladies. Thanks for joining. And if you're watching me on YouTube and you would like to join our group, we're on Ravelry, and just search for Me and My Dog and Some Yarn video podcast group. And if you join the group, then you are eligible for prizes and, you know, different contests. We do knit-alongs. So come join in the fun. We'd love to see you there. So, what have I been knitting on? Well, I haven't knitted as much as I think I should have because of just everything that has gone on. But I have knitted a little bit, and I will go ahead and show you what I have been knitting on. Let me take a sip of drink first. It's iced tea, and that is very, very good. Okay, so the first thing I finished was my July socks. These are Desert Vista Dye Works, and the base, well, I don't know what the base is, but the colorway is We Salute You, and it comes in 2 skeins. It comes in the red and white, and then it comes in a little tiny mini skein for the toes and heels, and I had enough to do the cuff as well. And look how much yarn I still have. That is just crazy. I could probably get a whole nother pair of socks out of this yarn. So, whoops, dropping everything. Here we go. So this was my July socks, and yeah, I love them. I want to tell you, if you have not tried Desert Vista Dye Works yarn. You need to. And she has amazing, amazing customer service, because back in June I had ordered this yarn, and back in June I started my June socks as this. We salute you. And when I started with the toe, and I got to about here, working toe up, and I noticed that the red yarn was starting to bleed on my fingers. So I messaged Susan through Ravelry and told her this had happened, and asked her if there was anything I could do once the socks were knit to save the yarn and not have it bleed. I was worried about it bleeding into the white. And she said, well, I could tell you some things to do, but I'm just going to send you a new skinny yarn, because I don't want you to knit a pair of socks and then go to all that trouble and then it bleeds. So what she did was she told me I could just discard the yarn and that she would send me new yarn. So she dyed up a new skein and she color tested it for me and sent it to me. And it got here within, I don't know, 2 weeks or so. So I knitted another pair because I didn't know how long that would take. So I knitted another pair for June, and I made these my July socks once they came in, and I didn't have any trouble with them bleeding. And I was just so excited that she was, you know, that approachable and would send me yarn, you know, because of my concern of the bleeding. And so if you ever are in need of a good indie dyer with fantastic customer service, and her yarn is just so vivid. The colors in her yarn are fantastic. This is my 7th pair, and I have loved every bit of knitting these. Not just this pair, but all of the pairs before this. So go check her out and order some yarn from her, because she's awesome indie dyer. Okay, so that was the first thing. Then I decided to knit a shawl, and I don't think you guys have seen this. I think I casted this on and bound it off since speaking to you. Maybe not. I don't know. The shawl is Rioja, I think. It's Rioja, and it is by Hilary Smith Callis, Callis. And I used my Jitterbug yarn, which I purchased at Yarns to You in Houston, and I love this. When I first knit this and bound off, I thought, oh my gosh, it is so small. I had gone up 1 needle size. I knitted it on a size 7, and it was tiny. Oh my gosh. And I thought, oh no, I hope this blocks out okay. And it did, as you guys can see. It blocked out really well. So I can wear it like this, but I prefer to wear my shawls like this around long sleeve tee or turtleneck, or you know, a lightweight sweater. And it is just so cute. I love it. It knitted up really fast. In fact, I plan on knitting a few of these for gifts this year for Christmas. And I have picked out a skeiny yarn to knit and to add to the gift basket. Don't really have anyone in particular in mind for this one, but this is Fiber Obsessions, and I got this on the yarn crawl, I think 2 years ago. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's got stellina in it, and it's got the little silver flakes. Can you guys see? Maybe not. It's not really picking it up, but it's really pretty. And I think this would make a good gift for somebody. So that is going to be my second one, which hopefully I'll cast on at some point this weekend. So that's project number 2. Sorry, I dropped my notes here. Let's see, the third thing that I cast on, and I definitely know I cast this on and finished it without you guys seeing it. It is a cowl, and it is by, the name of it is Appia, Appia. Don't know if I said that right. It is also by Hilary Smith Callis, Callis. And I did not know that until I had finished knitting the cowl, and then I realized. So, anyways, I love this. It's a cowl. It can be pulled down over your shoulders. It shows that in the picture, but I like it like this. It's just, to me, this is more comfortable. This is more me. I don't really like anything over my shoulders because I feel like when I raise my arms, it's going to inch up, and that would drive me crazy. So this is something I can sit at my desk and still work on the computer and type invoices or payroll or whatever. And I just love it. It is so cute. I love the color. It's not showing up. That's more true to color right there. It is pink and green with little flecks of yellow or gold. It's so cute. It has the peacoat bind off at the bottom. Let me take it off so you can see it up close. And oh my goodness, it is so cute. I am going to have to make another one of these. You can see the shape of it. It's the shape of it. It's knit in the round. It's got this short part here. And then this is the neck opening. And then, of course, it's longer in the front. And it's so cute. I cannot wait to wear this. I think this would go over black or gray or white or even pink if you had the right pink. Maybe a light pink long sleeve tee. I think that would be really cute. I love this. I might make some of these for gifts as well because it knit up really fast. And I guess I'm just really thinking of gifts right now because it's August. Kids are starting back to school pretty soon. It will be fall and there'll be pumpkins around and pumpkin lattes and pumpkin patches. Let me get situated here. Yeah, I am extremely anxious for fall. So those are my finished objects. Oh, I do have some finished squares for my blanket. Here's this one, which is the shawl you just saw. That is hedgehog fibers. I don't think I said that. And then this one is the jitterbug yarn out of the shawl that I just made. And then this one was a mini skein that I got at Houston Fiber Festival. And the skein was purchased in the booth by, I think it's MC Mercantile. It's the yarn store that is in Navasota, Texas. I might have got that name wrong. And then I bought 2 mini skeins out of the booth by Brazen Stitchery. And I love these. I love this yarn base. It's 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. And these didn't have colorways on them, but I love this one. I love, love, love that. I am going to have to go to her website and perhaps order me a skein of this because I love the color. It's definitely fall. It's brown. It's 2 different colors of brown, or brown and a tan. It's got orange and then a real light orange and then yellow. It's just fantastic. And that's Brazen Stitchery. If you want to go check her out. Brazen Stitchery. Well, it's not gonna. Brazen Stitchery. BrazenStitchery.com. Brazen Stitchery. So go check her out. Fantastic Texas dyer. I'm tired, guys. This tea tastes really good. I've got allergies and so my throat is sore. So that tastes really good. I went to the grocery store today. I've been to 2 grocery stores, the bank, Dunkin' Donuts to get my iced coffee. And then when I came home, I thought I was going to sit and podcast, and my husband wanted me to go to Lowe's because he's making a little, kind of like an entertainment center, but it's really short, and it's going to go under our TV in the living room, and he loves to work with wood, and so we went out there to do that. We went to Lowe's, and then we were hungry, so we went to Manny's, and I had a chicken pita, and my husband had the cheesesteak hero, I believe it is. It's a little Greek restaurant. It's not too far from our house. So if you guys live in Northwest Houston, you got to go check out Manny's because it's very good. So anyways, back to what we were doing. This is in my bag that I got at Houston Fiber Fest. And I can't remember. I think it's Monkey Sit and Spin or Stitch and Spin. Little Monkey Stitch and Spin, I think. I don't know. It's a cute bag. I bought it mostly just because of the fabric. The little gnomes and the mushrooms. I thought that was way too cute. So anyways, I am working on my August socks. And I won this yarn from Desert Vista Dye Works. For my June socks, I submitted a finished picture of my finished June socks, and I won a skeiny yarn, and she let me pick what I wanted, and I picked this one. It is Zombies Walking on the Sun, and it is on the Viso base, which is 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. And I love this. It is orange and yellow. And the yellow is a little bit brighter than what it's showing up on the camera. And then in between the orange and yellow are the zombie stripes. So, here's the first one. I finished this one right after we got back from the weekend. I started it in the truck on the way up to the graduation. So I had just barely started. I had maybe 1/4 of an inch. I had just cast on, and I did the whole thing except for maybe just a 1/2 inch or 1 inch of the leg plus the ribbing. So I finished that, and it is so cute. It's got 2 different kinds of zombie stripes. It's got the green one and the one that has more of a blue tint. I love them so much. And so I started the second one, and I have finished the toe, and now I'm working on the foot. Just really, really nice yarn. I love it. I love the color. It's bright and shiny. It reminds me of summer, but yet it also kind of reminds me of fall. So this is perfect for August because we're at the end of summer and we're getting close to fall. So that is one project I'm working on. The next project is, what do I have over here? Oh, yeah. Hang on, guys. Let me get situated here. Okay, the next project. I don't know if I remembered telling you guys this or not, but I have a purse, a big, like, hobo-style purse that I bought at Charming Charlie's, which, if you're from Houston or actually anywhere in Texas now, it's an accessory place for women, and they were huge here in Houston. This is where they started off, and then they started moving around the state of Texas, and I think they have them like in Georgia and maybe Alabama. They're starting to go nationwide. So, ladies, if you love jewelry, purses, things like that, you got to check out Charming Charlie's. See if there is one in your area. But anyways, I bought this bag and I carried it around for a few weeks, and then it started peeling, but it started peeling just in one area, and that is on the strap. Let me show you. Okay, let me show you the whole purse. I decided to cover it with yarn. Okay, so here's the big purse, and it has the straps that go over the shoulder, and I took this one off because I'm about to cover it. So I just cut the end, but do you see all of this was covered in this faux leather? And so that's not very attractive. I mean, if you're carrying around a purse and then you see this white stuff. So I decided, I love the bag. I could not see myself throwing it away. So I went up to Austin, I guess about a year ago, and I bought some kigoi, and I bought 2 skeins, and I don't remember the colorway, but I am knitting tubes, and I'm going to slide. I cut one end, and I don't think I need to cut that in. I think what I'm going to do is just slide this on like so, and then I'm going to attach this back over here, and I think I will have room to sew it on my machine with the zipper foot, just back and forth, and then I will slide this back over it and then stitch it on there. And of course I'm covering the little belt straps as well so that it matches. So the straps that go over the shoulder will both be in yarn, covered in yarn, and then the belt, and then of course this other belt over here will be in yarn, and then it's got 2 in the back. So those 2 will be covered in yarn, and this will be a knitting bag. It's huge. I can carry probably at least, I can either keep a sweater in here, or I could keep 3 or 4 small project bags in here with socks or whatever. It's got plenty of pockets. It's got the pocket in the back, and it's got the pocket on the inside, and then it has these pockets where I can put a phone or something in there. It smells good because I've been keeping, I had soap in there. I like to take soap, not out of the package. I leave it in the package. And most of the time you can smell soap through the package. And I will put it in there. If not, I put it like in a little net bag and stick it in something. And I'll leave it there for a few days. And then my bag smells really nice. And it smells good. And it makes my knitting smell good too. So that's always kind of neat. And then I have one more project to show you guys. And this is a project for my husband. Sorry, my nose is itching. I hate to itch my nose on the podcast, but it itches. I purchased this yarn in Borney at the, what's it called? I know all you ladies from Texas are yelling at me right now. The Kid in You. It was the Kid in You, and it was in Borney, Texas, and I think it was in October last year, or November, I can't remember. But anyways, I bought this yarn from Knitting Rose Yarns, and I bought this from my husband. It's called Budding 400 Sock, and it has bison down in it. It's 10% bison down and 90% superwash merino. And the lady behind this company, the owner of this company, told me that the yarn gets even softer when you wash it. And so I went ahead and bought it. My husband loves soft socks, and he's very strange, I think, for a guy, because when he goes shopping for clothes, he has to feel everything, and if it's not soft, he doesn't buy it. It's got to be super soft. And so anyways, started on a pair of socks. These are going to be for Christmas, and the colorway is chocolate pecan, and it's just a brown, and it's really pretty. I'm just using the Atlantic Current sock pattern. I probably will do an afterthought heel though, instead of the heel that comes in the pattern. It's toe up. I made it toe up. I'm knitting it on US 1.5s, and I just love this. I think he's gonna love it. He's already asked me for another pair of socks, and I told him, oh, okay, well, I have to start you a pair. I didn't tell him I was making him some for Christmas. Hopefully he won't keep on about that, because I don't know that I have time to make him a whole extra pair of socks besides these, because I need to start my Christmas knitting. Have you guys started your Christmas knitting? Or do you knit for Christmas? If you celebrate Christmas, do you knit for Christmas presents, or do you not? Do you have people who appreciate your knitting or not? I have both, and I only knit for those that I know will appreciate it, because my time's too valuable to knit for somebody who's not going to appreciate my hard work. So, but I do knit for Christmas. Yeah, so do you guys? I'll have to open up a thread, a Christmas thread, and we'll talk about what we're knitting for people, who we're knitting for, and yeah, I'd love to see. Maybe I'll get some ideas from you guys, and maybe you guys will get ideas from others about presents, things that knit up really fast, that you can put in your gift box for others. So yeah, that'll be fun. We'll do that. So what else? I still have something in my nose. Fuzz. Maybe it's Dottie's fault. Do you guys hear her? See if I can get her to stand up. Come here. Come here. Come here. Everybody wants to see you. Come on. Sit up. Sit up. Come on. You want a treat? Do you want a treat? I feel like little Bobbins. She always gives her little dog treats on the podcast. Do you guys watch that one? I love that one. Well, come here. Come here. Now you have to stand up. Come on. Stand up. Come on. Come on. Okay. There you go. Yeah, she's a good girl. She's a very good girl. She's getting old. You want another one? Okay, one more. Come here. Come here. One more. Good girl. Okay. That's enough of Dottie and her treats. Well, I do not have a knitting magazine to show you guys today. I didn't pull one out. I wanted to hurry up and podcast and get this uploaded so I could maybe just sit and knit, since it's the weekend and it's a quiet weekend. And yeah, so I don't think I have anything else to say. Whoa. Come here, Dot. Come here. Guess that's about it. There will be a knit-along coming up, and I'm excited because I'm doing a collaboration with someone for Halloween, and yeah, I've got some things coming up, so y'all stay tuned, and come visit me in the thread, the group, the Me and My Dog and Some Yarn video podcast group. So I'll see you there, and you guys have a fantastic week, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.